taken Bollywood 105, mainstream Bollywood 105 years to make a film about four girlfriends and women being friends without falling in love with the same man. I think Kareena, yeah, hands down. She's a boss lady. Me. This is becoming a confession. Madness. Hi guys, this is Swara Bhaskar and you're listening to me on Let'sThinkAloud.com with RJ Himani. My film Veere Di Wedding is out on the 1st of June in a theatre near you, and you should all watch it because it is going to be amazing.
Alright, Let'sThinkAloud.com. You're tuned in with me, Himani, and with me is one of the Veeres. A couple of minutes back we spoke to Shikha, and now we have this PSP, charming, bold, fun, witty Swara Bhaskar. Hi Swara.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm very well.
I mean, I've been seeing all you guys' videos on Instagram, on YouTube, and all of the stuff that you guys have been doing for Veere Di Wedding. How's the ride going so far?
It's fun. It's great fun. It's of course very hectic, and but it's fun. We're only like 9 days away now from the release, so I think the excitement is building up. There is a lot of I think there's a lot of nice buzz even in the general public sort of perception about the film. Okay. And everyone's very excited. We're doing lots of promotions and drinking lots of coffee and getting through the days.
Oh, really? Amazing. Okay. So, coming to the film, Veere Di Wedding, Sonam, Kapoor, you, Kareena Kapoor, Shikha, Talsania, produced by Ekta Kapoor, Riya. When did you become Sonam Kapoor's, bum chum? Veere kab bane aap Sonam Kapoor ke itne bade?
I think that Sonam and me became friends during Ranjana. And then we sort of were able to kind of, keep in touch and remain friends through that, through Premratan. And we've just, I think that when people get along, they get along. So there's not a lot of, I don't think there's a math or a formula to it or even proper reasons. I mean, it's just, and Sonam's a great girl. She's easy to get along with. She's lots of fun. And I think that she's a really, really, for me, Sonam is a really, really good heart. And I've always been she's very protective about me. And I think that she really looks out for me and I'm very fond of her. So I think it's a good place, and she's really, I think she's been a really good positive influence in my life.
Yeah, and I think that's very apparent in most of the interviews that you guys give or the appearances you all make. There's this camaraderie and this I have your back kind of a feeling between the two of you.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's nice to have friendship in a world which is so full of sort of glitter and lights and all, which is quite genuine.
Right. Tell us about your characters. I mean, we've seen the promos, we've seen all the songs. You all are really these amazing four badass chicks. It's not a chick flick though, but tell us about your character in the film.
Well, I play a character called Sakshi Soni, who is like this rich spoiled brat. She's a bit wild. She's a bit unpredictable. And she's a brat, but she's not an asshole. So she's not a bad person. There's a lovable quality to her brattishness, and which is almost endearing. And of course, it's the film is about friendship. The film is about four girls born and brought up in a big city who are living life, dealing with adulthood, with love, with just basically with adulthood and the problems it brings and the confusions it brings. And I think it's a pretty unapologetic take. It's a pretty realistic take at that. So it's nice. And again, I keep saying, and I think that it sort of bears repetition, that taken Bollywood 105, mainstream Bollywood 105 years to make a film about four girlfriends and women being friends without falling in love with the same man, which is wonderful. So I think that there's a lot that's special in Veere Di Wedding.
Fantastic. Now, was this a film, Swara, that required a script narration for you, or were you like, oh my god, these Veeres is going to be a great film, let's get on it, and you just had to sign the film?
No, I mean, I was excited to sign it, but I don't sign anything without a narration as a rule. Okay. So I do need to listen to it because I think that's the only way you can really know what your character is doing is when you get a sense of the dialogue screenplay draft of any script. So I did need a narration, and I think that actually interestingly it was good I got the narration because initially she was Riya was offering the part of Meera, which is what Shikha is doing now, and I heard it and I was just coming out of Tanwir's Manu return, so and I was just like, you know what, I think that I'd rather do Sakshi, because it would be something new for me. And also Sakshi has this, I think that there was a challenge for me playing Sakshi, because I've never done that kind of character before, so I was excited to see if I can kind of, if that's ground that I can sort of attempt, or that's ground that I can conquer, a space like an urban glamorous space, Western urbanized, highly stylized, styled rather, not stylized, but highly styled.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, I have to tell you, the promotions, I've been seeing your pictures and all, and you are looking ultra glamorous. I mean, you are looking stupendously gorgeous, and that was one of the things I wanted to tell you as soon as I started talking to you, but I think you just forgot in the flow.
Well, thank you, and I can tell you that it is no thanks to me. All credit of some very talented people who work on team.
Yeah, but you're carrying it with aplomb. Anyway, Swara, tell us about your bonding with Bebo, with Kareena and Shikha Talsania.
It was great. I mean, Kareena is a huge star. She's someone who has this sort of really loyal fan following all over the world. And, of course, there's a lot of excitement about her, sort of, so to speak, comeback film after her baby. Though I think comeback is the wrong word, because she's been working, she never went anywhere. She's kind of worked pretty much throughout her marriage and pregnancy. But still, like, people are always excited to see her. So I thought she'd be this big diva sort of personality. But she's actually really laid back and lots of fun. She's very entertaining, and she's a real team player. She brings a really positive sort of vibe to the set. She's a storyteller, so when Kareena comes on Kareena brings the fun on the set. So we actually had a ball working with her, as did, and Shikha, I'd actually never met, Shikha, I met her for the first time on this set, and we just got along from pretty much the get-go. Right. And it was really nice, because I think Shikha and I also, ended up having a lot of, we ended up having a lot of interesting conversations and a lot of, really nice, meaningful, long, getting to know each other kind of talks. Right. It's really nice. It's nice. And I think we all come from different places. We all come from different backgrounds. We come from, all the four of us come from different levels in our career. So I think everyone's bringing their own journey to the film. And I think it's kind of, there's a really nice, distinct quality to each character. Right. And yes, they're all friends. And I think that is coming out, which is really nice. Because in a film that has 4 girls in the lead, it's nice that everyone brings their own thing to the table. Right. Now, before we get into this really exciting segment that we've planned for you, I have this question that you've had an eclectic mix of films. We love you in Neel Bate Sannata, whether it's glamorous or not so glamorous. I think amongst the 4 of you, you've really given us like a great diversity in the roles that you do. So what are the kind of films, Swara, that you love saying yes to? Like, you think that, I mean, of course, script is one, but what are the kind of films that really excite you and want to bring out the actress in you or the actor in you? I mean, definitely, I think films like Neel Bate and Anarkali of Ara, which are my last 2 films, which were very high content, performance-heavy films, with me in the protagonist role, are always exciting kind of films to do, because they really, they really challenge you. They force you to work hard. They really squeeze, you to give every creative juice that you can to the character. So those are great. I also I really enjoyed being on Veere, because I think that, there's that young urban fun space, that energy is interesting. But honestly, like, I mean, I feel that as long as I'm being satisfied in terms of as an actor, and my performance sort of craving is being satisfied, I like all kinds of things. I mean, I had a ball doing even Prem Ratan Dhantayo or Anjana, for example. But so I'm really quite selfish in that sense. As long as the character and the performance that it requires is satisfying me, I'm excited about the film. All right. Okay, now I'm not going to take much time because I know you've got to go. So quick 2 minutes. I'm going to have these quick rapid fire questions. Yeah, sure. Okay. Tell me, Veere Di Tashan, amongst the 4 of you, Shikha, Sonam and Kareena, who is the boss in real life? Yeah, in real life. Oh, in real life? Oh, I'd say Kareena. In terms of the person's character, like. Yeah. Of course. I think Kareena, like, hands down. She's a boss lady. Okay. Kapoor, the producer. I'm sure even Shikha had that to say. Okay, who died crazy? Me, for the duration of the film. I was the one who had like really kind of lose the weight and like, you know.
Okay, who's a narcissist?
Narcissist. Well, I'd say we're all actors, so we all have to be a little bit of narcissists.
Who's always late on set?
Me.
Who's punctual?
Well, I think all the rest of them are very on time always.
Wow. Okay, who loves eating on set? Gluttony.
Eating on set?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we were all big foodies, but I think that everyone was very disciplined for the entirety of the sketch. I think we were only I think Riya Kapoor.
Who curses the most in real life?
Me.
All right. You've done exceedingly well.
This is becoming like a confession.
I know, but you're just like amazing. Everything's about you.
Madness.
Okay. Thank you so much, Swara.
Thank you. Thanks, Himani. Bye.
Bye.